I would like to thank you for joining me for today's webinar, which is called Clicks and Conversions, Power Up Your Marketing Campaigns. It's great to have you here, and I'm really excited to show you how Prospect CRM is making it easier than ever to bridge the gap between your marketing and sales teams, so you can turn more clicks into actual conversions. If you're looking to get more out of your marketing efforts, more engagement, more leads, and ultimately more sales, you are in the right place today. Now, as usual, just a quick introduction for those of you who don't know me. My name is Kodruca, and I'm a CSM here at Prospect, and my role is to make sure that you get the most value out of your system. And of course, I will be guiding you through today's session. Now, I would like to take a look at today's agenda, and we've got 4 key topics to cover. First, it will be to integrate email platforms like Mailchimp and Spotler so your marketing data flows seamlessly into your CRM. Then we'll have building dynamic data-driven target lists using your real customer and sales data to send the right message to the right people. Then identifying upsell opportunities with smart reports like customers who bought X but not Y. Uh, and tracking engagement and refining campaigns. Um, and of course, we do have a live demo to show you everything in action, followed by a Q&A session. Now that we've shared today's agenda, let's take a moment to focus on what you'll walk away by the end of the session. These are the key takeaways, which are designed to give you practical tools and insights that you can start using immediately to power up your marketing campaigns in Prospect CRM. So first, you'll discover the power of smart targeting with connected systems by linking your CRM with platforms like Mailchimp, Spotler, Klaviyo. You'll be able to build sharper and more effective campaigns. Next, we'll explore how to create segments and sales opportunities leveraging tools like RFM analysis and sync companies types. You can build a highly targeted list tailored for upselling existing customers or reaching new prospects. This means you can pinpoint exactly who to contact with the right message at the right time. And finally, you learn how to track engagement more effectively. Opens, clicks, and unsubscribes are automatically logged in the CRM, giving you clear visibility into who's resonating basically with your audience. Um, Now we'll go to the demo, and I will just stop sharing my camera for the demo part. Okay. So I'm just going to jump into our demo account to show you the process live. So for today's demo, we are switching things up a little bit. Instead of my usual demo account, that's my jam, we are using a fresh one called Fancy Pots. Just a second, please, because I'm having, yeah, that's fine. So firstly, we are going to be focusing on connecting up with an email marketing system. So to do that, you will have to go down to settings, which is right here, span that out, and then we will have to go to system settings. So to connect this, you will need to be an administrator, and then on this right-hand side, you can either search for the option you are looking for, either Mailchimp or Klaviyo, just have to type in that. Or easier still, we just have this integration page on this left here. And you just click on it. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll find Mailchimp integration and Klaviyo integration, which is currently in preview simply just because it's newer. The Mailchimp was made first. Another thing that I want to mention here is that very similar to connect both this, you need to select which company types should be synchronized with Mailchimp. Then you will have to select which contact roles should be synchronized. And then lastly, how many contacts, and that's for essentially the pricing plan for this platform, and depend on how many contacts you get to sort of limit how many contacts we are going to sync across. Now, for the MailChimp, in my case, is already connected, but once you hit this button here to connect, it's a simple case of popping in your email address and login details, email, and password for your MailChimp account. For those who haven't got a MailChimp account, it's really easy to set up, same as Klaviyo. They both take 5 minutes to set up with some really basic details, and I believe they both have also a free version as well, which is a limited amount of customer, but is enough to get you going, especially if you are sort of a small growing startup business. Okay. Now, moving forward to our next thing on the agenda, I will start by creating a new campaign. And to do that, I will have to go to the Create button on the left-hand side corner of my screen, and then just click on Campaign. Now we will have to choose a description. Let's say in this case will be a new products line. You can also add here the budget if applicable. Also, you will need to choose who is this campaign managed by, and of course the start date and end date. But for now, I will just leave it as it is in this case. So the campaign is essentially your overall marketing objective. So ours is the launch of new products line. So it might just be, if we go here to details description, here we will write create awareness for new products line. Something really simple. From here for activity, then is the specific marketing sort of task that you're planning and undertaking to achieve that objective. So if I create one of these, you'll get an idea. If we click on this icon, so again, here we might do as well a description, new products mail shot. This is just an example, and we've got these types down here. So you might be doing a telemarketing campaign or an exhibition. This is a configurable list. So you might have things that you consider marketing which are not in this list, but you could have multiple activities under that campaign. So to achieve the launch of our new product line, we are doing here a mail shot. But we are also doing, let's say, an exhibition and a market store somewhere at a festival or something like that. Going now further, the cost of this one is obviously 0. And again, we got some sort of target dates there as well. Well, as you can see, we got a couple of different options here. You can add a detailed description in. We've got some filters on the right-hand side. For example, exclude people who have bounced and exclude non-subscribed or people with no emails. More importantly here, we are going to go to this target contacts and look at how we can grab the list of people we are looking for, in this case, to build awareness for this new product line. And there's a couple of ways that you can do that. So a nice and easy way to begin with is just to go to the contacts report. We are going to go to people and places and then to contact. And you can simply just tag the list or filter to get the people that you are looking for. So you are just going to filter the type of contact that you are looking for, and then you can just add them to the campaign activity. Or you might consider going to the dashboard. So I'm just going to go to the dashboard. We are already on Account Manager dashboard, the one we need. And here we are looking at targeting those RFM analyses and think people actually who are going to be sort of interested in this line. So it might be our champion customers and our loyal customers. And this will allow you, this report will allow you to add this type of customer, your loyal customers, into a campaign just by clicking on this button here. So I really hope that was really helpful. Okay, now going to the next thing on our agenda. I would like to discuss first about similar products. Just please think about it. If a customer has purchased product X, they might also be interested in a similar product Y. This is because their previous purchase shows a pattern of interest in that category of or feature. So to capitalize on this, you can create a campaign specifically aimed at recommending these similar products. So for example, you can send an email that says, we noticed you loved product X, but if you like that, you'll definitely enjoy product Y. You can easily segment this customer into a campaign like product recommendation based on past purchases, for example. And this targeted approach help boost the likelihood of them purchasing product Y simply because they are already familiar with a similar product. Here, I would also like to talk about a bit complementary products. These are items that customers often purchase together because they enhance the experience of the original product. So for example, imagine someone bought a camera. You could recommend a tripod or a camera bag as a complementary product, things they don't necessarily need, but will get more value from when used alongside the camera. So the best part here is you don't need to force them to buy both. You can simply educate them on the added benefits. Using the CRM reports, you can identify customers who've previously bought product X and send them a personalized email suggesting product Y. So how do we add customers that bought X but not Y into a campaign? We just go to sales on the right hand side menu. Then we go to reports. And here we just have to look for the report that says customer who bought X but not Y. Everyone will have this in their CRM. And here, for example, this is a previous example. It was baking soda and baking powder. So obviously customers that bought baking soda might be interested in buying baking powder as well. But for this one, I will look for, let's say, two-seater couch. I know this is a random example, it's just what we have in our demo account, and three-seater couch. And if we click on search, basically I do have now a report of people that bought product X, but not product Y. And why this is important, maybe these customers bought a two-seater couch for one of their location, and they might be interested in a three-seat couch now because we have available. And again, we will just add this to campaign activity, these customers. Now go for the last thing on our agenda for today. I just wanted to show you how you can track engagement. So in our demo system, I will show you where to go and see your customer's action. So we are gonna go under a contact. We'll choose one. And if you go to this section which says MailChimp, you will be able to see if the email from you has been opened or if they have clicked on the web or even if the email was sent successfully. But because here is showing nothing, because as I mentioned, it's just a demo account, I would like to share with you this. I've prepared this before. This is how I just want to share with you how this would look like. So you will have the action section here, and it will actually show you that the specific contact, they clicked on it, they open it, and what happened, and if your email arrived to them successfully. And then please remember the three key benefits that we have discussed. You will be able to implement immediately to make a significant impact on your CRM data, smart targeting with connected systems, segment and sales opportunities, and tracking engagement. Of course, I just hope you found this session valuable, and I will go now to the Q&A session. If you have any questions, as usually, please just add them into a chat. And if I don't have the answer to that right now, I will do some research and follow up with you after the webinar. And now let's wait for the questions if we have any. Okay, we do have a question. Thank you for the question. You were creating company list and adding them to the campaign. When do you do that? Does it add all the contacts within the company to the campaign? To be honest, I think it's going to be only the contact that the opportunity is created under, but I will check that and get back to you after this webinar. Okay. We do have another question. How can I create a report to see who opened or clicked a particular MailChimp e-shot? Okay, I will get back to you with a Loom video on that and show you how to do that. Okay. Are there any plans to integrate Privo marketing app? I don't think this is on our roadmap map right now, but I will also definitely raise that as an idea. Can we use other services other than MailChimp like instantly.ai? Not really. We do integrate right now with MailChimp, Klaviyo, and Spotler. Hi, how do you create the MailChimp emails themselves? Is that in Prospect or MailChimp? That will be in MailChimp. Okay, thank you everyone for your questions. For those of who I didn't ask right now, I will get a report of all of your questions at the end of this session, and I will get back to you by tomorrow afternoon. So don't worry, I will get back and reply to everything. Okay, so please make sure that you go to our webinar page where you can see the upcoming webinars. You can register to them, but you can also see the previous webinars. So yeah, this was it for today. I want to thank you for attending the session and wish you a wonderful day ahead.